Hi, let's open the Excel file. When you open the Excel file, you may get an warning sign saying that there are macros embedded in this Excel file. Is it okay to enable them? Please click yes. And even if you are unable to do that, you can go to developer macro security, and there you will be able to change the settings for the macros. You need macros if you want to use these buttons. So the first step is click on data input. Second step is you can click and see the results. Let's click on the data input. In data input, you are allowed to change the cells that are highlighted in yellow background. So here enter the business name. You can do that. Then second step is enter how many units per batch, how many batches per year. So this is where we are entering the production output quantities. So click this box, delete it, and enter the product name, whatever you produce, how much quantity you produce, so how many bags you produce, what is the name of that quantity. So it could simply be bag, and the frequency of production, how many months do you produce. You may produce only 12 months or 52 weeks or only 4 batches a year, whichever way you want to think of it like that. After that, you will enter the variable costs, and these are the costs that will vary with the level of your output. Then you will enter the hired labor. This is the casual labor that you can hire or fire at will. Then you will enter the marketing expenses, how much you spend on sales promotions, newspaper ads, PR and publicity. Then the big ticket items that you cannot avoid, such as the buildings, equipment, vehicles and all other things. Then please enter the bank loan rate, how much you borrow, at what interest rate, and then salary and other expenses. These are unavoidable physical expenses. Then comes the building and land space. In this sheet, you can produce up to 4 products. So all the 4 products, you have to allocate your building space for those 4 products. So this is where you allocate. And all the fixed cost that you calculated will also be allocated according to this percentage. Finally, the software gives you the variable costs per bag or per unit of whatever you produce, and after looking at this cost, you can choose up to 3 different price levels. So what proportion of the output do you sell at what price? So you have option to change 3, and the last step is monthly sales pattern. How do you sell them each month, and if there is any growth? Once you are done with all these inputs, then you can click on results, and here there is a bunch of results. This is product A profits, so you can see this chart, and then you can go to scenario analysis, where you can change the numbers and then see how the profits will change when you change those different numbers. Then you can further do company profits for 3 different products here, or you can do marketing expense summary or any other thing. Income statements are there if you are interested, balance sheet, and also cash flow statement. Financial ratios, they are summarized for you here. Financial diagnostics, you are welcome to read this to know where your business stands. And finally, break-even analysis, how many units you have to sell so that you won't make losses or profits. That's the break-even point. No profit, no loss. And finally, if you want to add more information for products B, C, and D, just scroll the sheet to the right. You will see product B, it's the same setup. Product C, same setup. And product D, same setup. With that, you can also find the profits for product C and D at the bottom. So you click on it and it will take you to product C, its profits, and then you can go back and you can start filling it out. So that's the way how this Excel sheet is set up. Thank you.